your attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, AlfromDtown&Chili442. We are here finally.
Finally.
Evan had a little problem getting on.
I came out here about 25 till to restart. Usually I come out like a little after 7 in case it wants to do an update, and it was like, needs an update. I'm like, they take a couple minutes, will be fine, you know. This thing stuck forever, you know. Don't shut off your computer, restarting, and then finally it boots up, you know, and it's just doing updates. 0%, 1%. I'm like, oh, come on. You know, so it gets to 30 and then it starts jumping. I'm like, okay, we're good. Then it gets to 30 and it sticks. And it sticks there forever. And so finally, you know, I look up and it says restarting. I'm like, boom, we're good to go. So restarts the whole thing and it goes back to 30%, 31. And I'm like, oh, you're gotta be kidding me. So then it gets all the way to 100. And I'm like, okay, we're good to go. It'll reboot. No, it starts to say cleanup, 0%, cleaning up. I'm like, cleaning up? I've never seen this. And it sticks there forever. And then it goes to 100%. And it stays there for like 15 minutes. I then finally restarted. This is nonsense. I've never had a computer do an update and that was well over an hour. And
Yeah.
geez, that was like an hour and 15 minutes. That's horrible. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. The first time we get over 300 followers, though, and then you go and screw up the show, they're going to be like
45 minutes late.
We're going to lose half them followers we got, which was pretty cool, man. We were like we were at 296 or something. And then I shared a post on, I think, Friday, said, you know, help us get over 300. And then it was like people I didn't know. And I didn't make the post public, but they actually got us over 300, and then my post got us almost 310.
Wow.
So
the floodgates opened.
The floodgates have opened, Evan. So, man, it's... how was your weekend? I mean, I'm pretty sure you did the same thing I did. Nothing. Yeah.
It got cold.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't been out here in the garage to do a restart on my computer. I haven't been out here. It got cold.
No shit.
That sucks.
I'm trying to find my... we got a couple lists that are pretty cool, Evan. If you don't know, me and Evan used to do a show called The List. And, man, that was pretty popular. People seem to like that. So instead of doing two shows, we just kind of threw it on the top of this one. So
I like it. It gives us something to talk about.
Yeah, it does. We might come back to this one, but I like this one. 20 serious things people start disliking as they grow older.
Oh, I can name a few.
Yeah. Well, let's see if yours are on this list, Evan. Number 1 is going to be working.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because everybody that I know that is retired or something like that, like has died a couple years later. But then the guys that work till they're 80 or 90, you know.
Yeah. I think you gotta keep busy.
You gotta keep doing something. If you're not working, you gotta have a hobby.
But when you said this is number 1 on the list, I'm like, is this number 1 or is this number 20?
Well, yeah,
I mean, working, because I could see it on both ends.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. It just says that you know, it's a slideshow and I'm going through it. So that was the first one. Second one is technology.
It gets annoying trying to keep up with the latest thing all the time. Are you on this platform? Are you on this? Or you use this app? Yeah, I can see that. It's frustrating for me, and I'm kind of like into technology, But it's like, gosh, everything is so complicated in this world. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Uh, the next one on this list is stuff. It says one clarifies all the stuff cluttering up my house and closets.
Yeah, that's a good one, and I I thank the Lord that my parents have been really good on getting rid of stuff out of their house because man, stuff stacks up. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
th- this one, I don't know why, but it it is kind of bothering me. And then I look back on when I used to do it. Um, Older men wearing their hats backwards.
I don't see that much.
I do a little bit around here, but I am
Really?
yeah, but I am in Decatur, so
It always seemed to be a young kids thing.
yeah, it is a young kids thing. So if you're over 40, stop doing that shit. Now look, if you're working or something like that, fishing, yeah, I'm cool with it. But if you leave the house with like a fitted on and you got it turned backwards and everything, yeah, probably don't do that. But to
Yeah, I'm
each
with
his
you.
own. Yeah. But anyway, this is 20 serious things people start disliking as they grow older. Number 5 is hot weather.
Mm,
I'm on
I
board
don't
with that.
know.
I think so.
Disliking
Yeah, I like how it is now. This
as I'm
is
getting older, I don't like the cold and I like the summer. I get used to the summer and the heat and I can handle it year round, I think. I mean, I like the seasons change. After a while it gets monotonous and we've grown up with 50 years of the season changing, it's just you would really miss it. But I almost think I could live where it was just hot all the time. I don't know. You get used to it. I mean, except for like Texas hell where it just is 100 some degrees for, 100 and some days,
yeah.
in a row. That's horrible.
Yeah, for no good reason.
When it doesn't drop below 100 for 100 days,
Yeah, see, I'm not down with that shit. And I don't care if it's in the desert and they're like, "Oh, it's a dry heat." There is a difference. I mean, the heat in Las Vegas and the heat in Florida are two different kind of heats. Because
Hmm.
I mean, we walked out that one day in Vegas the first time we went, and it was like 112. It maybe felt
Hmm.
like 90.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, but yeah, it was. Number 6 is video games.
I could see that. I've
Uh,
tried to just stay away from them as a general rule in life because I know it's like cocaine. It's just one of those things. It's like a general rule in life. It's like if you get started, you're gonna waste a lot of time and money,
yeah,
and you know what I mean. And it's like I have other things to do, so it's like I've just really worked hard to stay away from video games in my life.
it it says the game graphics and storylines are much more complex now and too challenging to get into. Uh, Others explain the content is less Super Mario Brothers. So
Hmm.
I mean, them old people they got into that Wii game, that Wii bowling and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot to keep them active. you know, in the nursing homes. They could move their arms and, doing stuff, which I think is all good.
Right. If you're just joining us, 20 serious things people start disliking as they grow older. Number 7, yeah, of course, time.
It's ticking away.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm going to die and that's going to suck. I just hope it's on a work day. where I ain't got to go to work. I'm gonna be pissed if I like go to work and come home and I take a nap or something and die in my sleep. I ain't gonna get paid for that day.
No, yeah, I guess
Uh,
you got to go sometime, and I mean, you don't know when it's ever going to happen, but you know at this point in your life how many years you're going to have, possibly left. Like Sylvester Stallone said, he's like walking the plank, and after a while, you look back and there's a lot more plank left than what you got ahead of you, and you start to think about things.
oh
I
yeah,
was like, I was like, you know what? That guy's kind of right.
yeah.
Don't
Number
wait.
eight.
Don't wait to do shit.
Number eight. I really like this one. Black and white thinking. It says, "Do you know someone who only views the world with black and white? To me, that means right or left."
Hmm.
And the older you get, the more you become aware of the grayscale of life.
Yes. Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Number nine of things that 20 serious things people start disliking as they grow older. This is me. Aging body, young mind.
Yes.
I got a mind like an 18, 19-year-old.
I still feel the same mentally.
I got a body of a 75-year-old that smokes.
Oh, I used to be doing good and felt nothing, but then this hit me over the last 2 years, and it woke me up like, whoa, man, to be taken down physically is scary, because otherwise mentally, as far as we know, we're still good and we're going to be good forever, at least. Hopefully, you don't realize you're slipping. Everyone else would notice.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Number 10, the lyrics to music. Man, this is making me feel like an old fart because I agree with them. It
You,
says
you dislike lyrics?
music lyrics have evolved into absolute filth, negativity, and toxicity.
They've devolved, absolutely.
It's poisoning the minds of our youth and glorifying a sinful lifestyle.
Um,
It's
it's
a,
by design.
I kind
Man,
of,
I watched something
yeah.
about that recently, and it was really fascinating. Uh, hmm Yes, I agree with that. You don't want to listen to stuff these days. You're like, I can't believe what they're saying, and I don't want kids to hear what they're saying. And I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
getting to be so boomer.
Yeah, I know, and this list is kind of proving it. Number 11 is realizing you're the oldest in the group. I am the oldest guy at my work.
Yeah, I've been there.
I am
Yeah,
having
when I
a
worked at Tate and Lyle, that's a kind of I was kind of looked at as like, the senior knowledge guy, but I got to be like the old man with the old man jokes, the dad jokes and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh man, I've completely moved. I didn't realize it sneaks up on you, slaps you in the back of the head.
Evan got
Hmm.
me all nervous this evening, so I am enjoying a beer this evening. I am having a Spotted Cow from Wisconsin if they would like to sponsor the show.
Oh hell yeah, I love spotted cow.
Um, the next one, yeah, realizing you're the oldest in the group. Yeah, that I don't know. Number 12, your parents getting older.
Hmm.
Yeah, that does suck.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, very tough. Number 13, I so feel this with everything in my body. People. The older you get, the older people get, they confess, the more they start disliking other people.
As you get older, you turn into an asshole kind of.
Well,
And a lot of it's just with dealing with people over time and dealing with shit situations and people. It just, man, it does it to you.
here, right here, Evan. commenters explain that if you work in public, such in retail or food service, you will hate people before before growing very old at all.
I worked a bunch of retail when I was younger, and yeah, that's very true. And I'm glad I have gotten away from that and stayed away from that.
Ads and commercials is number 14 of 20 things that people hate as they get older.
I pretty much avoid it at all costs. We do watch some stuff. We don't have regular cable now, but we watch some stuff on like channels, and you'll get their plug commercials. And what's nice is at least at the top of the screen, it'll say 1 minute 50 seconds, and at least they give you a
Yeah.
countdown. Like, you got time to pee. Throw something in the microwave. Some popcorn. And boom, we're back.
Yeah, I don't like the ads. And man, I do not know what I looked up or if I accidentally hit something, but all day on Facebook, I've been getting ads for women's lingerie. Some kind of like kinky stuff too. There was one that the boobs were cut out. It was crotchless. I was like, that's not even my fucking color.
This is an interesting thing. I get almost zero ads on Facebook.
Really?
And then I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you how I've done it. And it's taken forever, but every ad that comes up,
You block them.
I go in, I say hide ads, hide all ads from this one, and I used to do that all the time. And now, over the last couple years, about once a month to about once every 3 months, I'll get like a day, 3 days, or a week where they hit me with them, and I just keep pounding them back.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing
And
that.
I've gotten to the point, I'm telling it, because it'll be like when I'm scrolling, it'll be like every fourth thing is an ad. I'll have like a post from a person, a post from one of my pages, a post from one of my pages, an ad. It was like every fourth thing, and I go in there and I just hide all ads from this person, and I just put irrelevant, 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 and it takes some work, but most of the time, I would say, really 98% of the time I'm on Facebook and I'm on there a lot, I get no ads.
Okay, there you go, folks. There's your tech support from Evan.
Good luck trying to do it,
Yeah.
but it's taken me years to do it, to knock
He
it down.
said years. He's like, I
has.
finally got his ass. Fuck you,
it's-
Mark.
And Vicky doesn't understand. I sometimes like, it's ad day, and she's like, well, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I'm getting hit with the ads today."
All right, I'm
And
gonna start doing that.
it's a trip. Like I said, I only get hit with ads like for 1 week, maybe.
Number 15 on our list of things that you hate when you get older: negativity and drama. Yeah, I ain't trying to get in no drama, man. None.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it.
No. And especially if it ain't your own. Don't get in other
Yeah.
people's shit.
You learn to identify the people really quick that are drama, because there's some people. We know somebody, a good friend of ours, you and I, he divorced her, and we always said this person isn't happy unless they're unhappy.
Right,
know
right.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
You know who they are.
Yep,
And they're
yep.
always just trying to start stuff just to argue,
Yeah, and it's usually shit that doesn't it didn't start with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they kind of made it in but anyway, number
They just
16.
keep stirring it up.
Yeah. Fuck some drama. Number 16 is a subscription service evolution. It is a lot. And it sucks because there's certain shows that I like to go back and watch. And I actually have a subscription to Cinemax because they have The Big Bang Theory on there. And I don't know why, but I love that show. So
Okay,
that's pretty much why I got it.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I got a
I think we got
Peacock
a
one.
channel or two.
I think we got I got the Peacock one because they have the old 70s show on there, which is also one of my favorite shows.
So, as far as TV going, you don't need cable. If you have regular basic cable and you buy a couple channels, Netflix and a couple others, you can get by pretty well, you know.
Yeah, and I tell you what, even the basic cable sucks. They,
And they
yeah,
price themselves out.
yeah, they do. Number 17 on this list is concerts.
Crowds, people.
Yeah, I think that now I'm kind of cool in an intimate setting. I don't know if I could go like see like you were trying to get me to go see the Backstreet Boys reunion with you, and I was like, absolutely not. And I couldn't have went to that. That would have been too many people.
You showed your level of friendship. That's cool. Yeah.
Corporate culture is number 18 on the list.
Um, yes, it's horrible. The politics in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just yes. I would say my last job, everyone just was really cool, and it was just like, hey, you know what? If you want to eat at your desk, eat at your desk. You know, you're out there working your ass off doing stuff. You want some time to yourself. It's okay. You know, it's completely opposite of that corporate mentality. You should be having lunch with the bosses or the somebody, and you know that kind of thing. No, it's okay to eat at your desk. I'm telling you, you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. Number 19 of 20 serious things people start disliking as they grow older: alcohol and partying.
Well, your body doesn't like it.
And that's what it says. It says hangovers are no fun, and some express them taking several days to recover from only a few drinks now. So it's not worth it.
Yeah, my mind still likes the fun. It's just no, my body doesn't like it, and mm-hmm.
Number 20, I don't know. You know, it depends on what you do with it. I have fun with it, so I enjoy it, is social media.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
It fills the time that sometimes, you know, I need it.
yeah. Uh, Now, Evan, I'm going to give you a chance to win $1. There's actually, you got to give me two of these. I think let me make sure. There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, there's seven of them. So if you give me two, and I'm not going to get it, you got to do it quick, but I'm going to give you as many. I'll give you 5 guesses. So you only got 5 misses, Evan. But name me 2 things you cannot return at Walmart. Go.
Food. Um,
Food is not on that list, Evan.
you can return food.
I guess so.
I mean, just blank over all. They'll even accept any food returns.
It's not on the list, Evan. So yeah, you could take a bite out of one of their deli sandwiches and take it back and keep doing that and get full.
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics is not on the list, Evan. That is 2 strikes on you.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
They have a medical department.
Yeah.
I know they have an eye department, but they probably let you return glasses because it's freaking Walmart. I was thinking like shampoo. That's probably not under cosmetics. That's toiletry items.
That
Um, would you say?
No, that's not on there.
Oh,
Shampoo.
I don't know. They would let you return paint. They let you return everything. I don't. They let you return clothes. I'm sure. I have
Yeah.
no idea. I got to be out of guesses.
No, yeah, I think.
Tires.
Oh, Evan, you got it.
No way.
You had one more miss and you came in with Walmart. It says before you buy tires at Walmart, you should learn about their tire return policy. If you buy any of their tires, while you may be eligible to return the tires to the maker, Once they are purchased and have been mounted or used in any way, they will not accept them back.
No kidding.
Yep. Congratulations.
That's funny.
But
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, it's got to be some kind of wear item or something. I was thinking about their, going through in my head and their departments, by department. Yeah. And I thought, okay, they got the tire rack. Maybe they don't return tires. Man, that's funny because they just take everything back.
yeah. A couple of other things were any tests, kits, like pregnancy test or
Okay.
or COVID test, anything related to firearms, and also gas powered, like your lawnmowers and stuff like that.
Mm.
You cannot
Yeah.
return those. They have to go to wherever This one, Evan, and we'll go through this one pretty quick because I want to get on some news. There was some pretty funny headlines, so I wanted to get in a few of them. This one is 16 things you get judged for, and some of them rightfully so. Pushing shopping cart to the next parking space instead of putting it up.
Yeah, that's broke.
Yeah, you're
Take it back.
Yeah, unless you're old.
Who
and
hasn't got that memo,
Yeah. Throwing trash on the ground. Yeah, you should be judged.
Yeah, don't do that.
Kindness, an act of kindness, and especially one that doesn't benefit that person. Oh, like if you had a house fire and somebody gives you a house plant. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't scream at people. Yeah, especially out in public.
Mm-hmm.
16 things you get judged for not using headphones.
Not using headphones?
Yeah, like if you're on a call or blasting your music. Yeah, some dude the other day had his music, I don't know, had his phone in his shirt pocket or something, and it was like not washing their hands after using a restroom. I'm with you. If I see you walk out, and especially if we're at a restaurant, and I'll go back to a table and I'll look for your ass, and I'm seeing if you're eating. Because I'm telling everybody, man, that dude just went in there and peed.
Got a big red flag over here.
Yeah. These are 16 things you didn't know you get judged for, which I don't see how not. Filming somebody in a bad situation.
No, I see that way too much.
Way too much.
Like, help that person. People are standing around, I want to get the viral video.
Yeah. Being rude, Evan.
Yeah, manners are getting to be a thing of the past, unfortunately.
Yeah. Not providing for a kid, either a deadbeat mom or deadbeat dad. Yeah, I mean, this is like no shit. Oh my God, this is the best one. Not using indicators when you making a turn. I think they quit putting turn signals in all new vehicles.
Yeah, use your signal. Let people know what you're doing. That's, avoid accidents. Let's move on, people.
Oh, Evan. This one's going to hurt your feelings, Evan. Dancing in public.
Oh, you know me. I like to shake it, when I go out.
Oh, Evan be twerking at the Bass Pro Shop.
Hell yeah.
The next one, being on the phone.
I hate listening to somebody talk on the phone, and so like whenever I get a call or whatever, I abandon people. I just I don't I don't want anybody listening to me talk because I hate listening to people talk. I hate working in an office like cubicle land where
Yeah.
you're like, I hate that.
Taking something out of a supermarket shelf and putting it on a random shelf.
This is a dick move.
Yeah, it kind of is. Like I seen a birthday cake in the beer section once. It's like, well, sorry, little Jimmy. Dad's getting his buzz on tonight. Happy 11th. Here you
Fuck
want
this party. Fuck this party. I've got another party.
Yeah.
Probably just got a text right there. Dude, it's on with those chicks. Okay. Honey, I can't make it to that birthday party.
Right. Yeah. And well, while we're here and we're talking about weird and wacky stuff, we might as well see what's going on around the world, Evan. And
Let's hear
our
it. Oh, let's first say before I forget, Matthew Perry, rest in peace. And
yeah.
also Bull from Night Court. I can't remember the guy's name, but he passed away also.
Oh, no kidding.
I think maybe Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Kind of went unnoticed.
Yeah, I just kind of heard about Matthew Perry earlier. I was scrolling Facebook and I saw somebody put a picture or something of it, and then I went and checked it, and yeah, he drowned.
It was last night. I think it was like midnight. Our phones blew up with everything.
Yeah, I was going to say I thought that Bull was he was older when he played that role. So yeah, I kind of
I
thought
don't know.
Yeah, he was up there. Mark saying he was 80.
He kind of fell by the side because I mean that was a role back in the '80s, but he was a big voice actor, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So I didn't know.
yeah, that sucks, man. The older you get to, you lose. Start losing the people you grew up on, and it's like, oh shit. Kind of goes back to that time thing on that on that one list. But all right, Evan, let's get in some news around the world, and our first one is coming from it looks like England. And this is coming from the BBC. That's not what you think it means. This is a news organization, Evan.
I know what it means.
Oh, okay. There was
I know what it means in the car world. I know what it means in the porn world. So. But I also know what it means in the news world.
There was a huge agriculture burglary, and this was like some James Bond shit. They ended up stealing 2 tanks from Cloward County, Tyrone, over in the UK. But Evan, for $1, what did they steal 2 tanks of?
Anhydrous ammonia?
No, sorry, Evan. Bull semen. So the size of the tank stolen is not known, but the police say they and their contents were of significant value.
Oh, I remember we did a news story on one a couple years ago, and it goes I don't know what the stuff goes for per ounce cc quart. I don't know how you
We
measure
looked it
but-
up, and it was like $5,000 for some of them good bulls.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I mean, they're still hitting them over there.
Uh-huh.
Wow. And this kind of staying in the same Bay Area Ritz-Carlton sued after woman was allegedly served semen-contaminated water. They better make sure it wasn't from that damn bull.
Or the wait staff. What the fuck?
Man. Yeah, man. Oh, it's a $800 a night resort. So maybe you're paying for that.
I'm feeling really good about the water system where I live, and the we have a six stage RO system that feeds our drinking water and our refrigerators and stuff, and I'm feeling good about that.
Uh, Hold on. We got an actual quote from the lady. I wonder if she'd do our show, Evan. Jane went to sleep and woke up in the middle of the night and reached for a bottle. According to her, she knew something was wrong and alerted hotel security and management. Jane said the water's taste and texture were off, and she initially thought it was a chemical contamination before she started to suspect it was semen.
She's like, I knew it right away.
You
Oh,
can't.
did you?
You can't try. You can't. Oh my God! I could go so many places with this, but I'm gonna behave tonight.
She's like, can I have the bottle back? No.
They have been married for 25 years and say this incident has caused intimacy issues in their marital life. Oh, the husband filed for divorce. He's like, you don't swallow mine and you'll swallow a stranger's. I'm fucking out of here, bitch.
Oh, rough one. Yeah. I don't know what
So
to say
this
about
is
that.
a horrible story.
Yeah, this went like from bad to
I
worse.
know. I wanted to. I want to make fun of it, but now I'm kind of sad that I did.
Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't nice.
No, I apologize to the lady that might have drank.
It should be okay.
Yeah, yeah, she isn't dead or anything. Employees skipped out on personal hygiene when working for home. Now, deodorant is the unlikely winner of return to office mandates. So, look, me and Evan usually don't give financial advice, but go take you some stock in Old Spice.
Man, that's interesting. I never thought of like of all the
No.
things that were affected by COVID. Like the clothing market. That took a weird change because people were living in their pajamas for a couple years. But I never thought of things that were basic production staples. Like
Yeah.
deodorant.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you wouldn't. Why would you? You
because
wouldn't
people
think.
go days sometimes without showering. They're like, I'm not.
Ugh. See, I'd have been,
It-
if I had a job where I could have done that, I'd have been talking shit on them Zoom calls. I'd be like, damn, man, get in there and wash that ass. I can smell you through this Zoom call. Nasty.
Sometimes you can't. My stuff. I work from home. I was never on a call with a camera.
Did you? Oh man, I was gonna say because see, I would have done stuff like not wear pants. I'd have wore like the suit or the tie and everything, but I wouldn't have had pants on, or I'd have had like basketball shorts on.
No, dude, I would work laying in bed. I mean, if I had a conference call, I mean, we're talking about, something else. We're looking at, an agenda item or whatever, or we're looking at a schematic piece or whatever. I don't know. We're not looking at cams. We don't do that. So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but do you remember that movie called Her? It was like two that. Hold on, I think it says it in this article.
The guy falls in love with the operating system.
Yes,
That's a disturbing movie.
dude. People right now are speaking with Chat GPT for hours a day, bringing the 2013 movie classic Her closer to reality.
I don't know what all they're conversing about, but yeah, I mean, we've been like, okay, when you call some places, it's automated call. You can tell, that you're talking to a robot or a machine. But I guess I don't know. That's really interesting. That because that movie is kind of disturbing. That guy at
Yeah.
the point. I don't want to ruin it for everyone. I mean, it's a no. Actually, I'm gonna ruin it for you right now. Don't watch that movie. It sucked. But when the guy realizes he's not the only one talking to her, she's talking to millions.
Yeah.
You know,
Tramp.
hours a day they're talking back and forth like they're, like people do get started on online dating. You're messaging back and forth, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but they just keep, but it's an operating system. Yeah.
Here's this headline. I think we'll get into this and talk about this for a little bit. Parasites. Mother wins court case to evict two sons in their 40s. Come on, man. Come on.
Giving a kid till 30's like grace period,
30?
Um,
Nah. I'm thinking like 17. You're getting. If I had
man,
kids now, like 17, I'd be buying you luggage. I'd be like, you're going to get to rest on your 18th birthday. And I'm even going to help you pack. And I'm going to rent a U-Haul for you. I'm going to give you $10 for gas. And you're going to get the
man,
fuck up out of here. No, I wouldn't be like that. But, yeah, this is a 70. Mother's love does have limits, it says, at least for 75-year-old woman in northern Italian city. Oh, fucking Italians, of course. I'm kidding.
why would they want to leave? I know those Italian moms, they're attending to every need. Those kids have never done an article of clothing in their life
Or
in the laundry.
and they're probably
Uh,
getting fresh pasta. Why would you leave? Them
oh,
Italian old ladies, they can cook their ass off.
Mom, more lasagna.
Yeah. She's making homemade pizza dough and shit like that. That's her fault. So I'm going to side with the two kids in their 40s.
No, I mean for real, like these days, 17, 18. I mean, it's tough for somebody to step out these days
Right,
with
right.
a job, an apartment, and a car, and all that stuff. It's rough. I mean, you got to have some, some leeway. But 40 years old, get your
Yeah,
ass
come
out.
on, man. Yeah, you should have had your shit together. At least by the
Mm,
time you're 30.
yeah,
I give it 30.
yeah.
I'll give you your whole 20s. But
Yeah.
what was that other one? Oh, Australian woman causes outrage for opening a sushi restaurant. Do you know why the outrage is happening?
Why?
Because she isn't Asian.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Food
The
is food.
Asians.
Well, come on, man. They make, I was going to say pizza, but, really, I don't think American really has any food that we can call our own, except like maybe a hamburger helper. And you can't even do that because I mean Hamburg, that's German.
Right, but didn't
So
it start over
pizza,
here where they?
pizza, no. Hamburger was in Germany.
Yeah, I know it came from Hamburg, but I guess is that where they took a
Yeah,
steak
and
and
then
shredded it up and then they called it? Okay, yeah, I
look,
guess.
pizza is Italian. What really is, you know,
Hmm.
American cuisine? I I don't really think we have anything. We because look, America, it's a big melting pot. So it's like we do tacos, we do everything in America. So we don't,
Uh,
we don't have to make like potato casseroles and shit like the Irish.
there's got to be some kind of crazy Cajun kind of, I don't know. I guess maybe barbecue because that kind of originated kind of out of this country. Um,
But no, you can't say that. Come on, man. People have been cooking shit over a fire from the caveman days.
yeah, but
That was the original barbecue. We didn't invent, I'm telling you, there is no American cuisine. Next, you're going to tell me French fries are, right?
No. Man, that's crazy. Nothing really evolved here.
No. I mean, there might be, I mean, we we have made stuff our own. Like you can't really.
Oh, Taco Bell, we've just completely bastardized Mexican food to the point
Oh,
where,
Taco Bell's, yeah. Bleh.
it's like nothing going to Mexico and ordering tacos or anything else, or they don't have all these, these goofy items. They're like, what is that? What are you asking for? We don't have these silly things. That's a made up American term.
Right.
The new gordito and things, and it's like, whatever. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a.
Um,
Hold on. I have to take a picture of this real quick.
but wow, this is interesting.
Yeah. See, I make you think about stuff, don't I? I am taking a
Yeah.
picture of Tanner because I moved my studio stuff around today,
Hmm.
and I was sitting here and kind of looking up some of these stories and everything, and he kept jumping up in my chair every time I'd get up and move the camera or something, and so I had to get a chair, put it right next to me. He wouldn't sit on it, and he drug a towel in here. So I put the towel on the chair, and now he's asleep on it.
All right, let him sleep. Um, Man, I'm still stuck on this.
Oh, I got you thinking, didn't I? There is nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
because I'm even thinking like hot dog that developed from basically bratwurst and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
and,
German.
and yeah, even a hot dog, which is yeah, ugh, yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't think we have any. I think like I said, we're a melting pot. So, we've just kind of taken stuff from other cultures and have made it our own.
Yeah.
But there's
Somebody
nothing
said
that.
fried chicken. I wouldn't think no, no.
No, chickens have been around everywhere.
Yeah, my grandma, she was an old Scottish lady. She fried up some chicken.
Yeah.
Damn. She brought that with her.
They
I
do
don't
that
know.
in Greece, and they were frying up chicken.
Yeah, they bake a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Bake stuff, but yeah, fry, but bake stuff in
but
olive oil all day
y-
long. Or just the potatoes fall apart, the chicken just falls off the bone, and yeah, love good Greek food.
teeny jumping spider found in woman's ear after days of torturous racket in her head.
Oh, I've seen that where they dig a spider out of someone's ear. That's horrible.
It says the spider was nesting on her eardrum, and there's video. Ha ha.
How would you not go nuts? I'd be going right to the ER.
Oh, she had to. Well, I don't know if we can play the video, but we can sure show this picture. Oh my goodness. Hold on, folks. It is. Oh. You can actually see the spider. Right.
Zoom up.
There's a couple of them. It was nesting, so.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I would freak the hell out.
Oh, man. Ooh. That kind of makes me shiver just thinking about that crap. Oh, man. White Castle is hiring robots as fry cooks and seeing improvements in service and order accuracy. Well, no shit.
Wait a minute, you're telling me a robot did something repeatable? You're
Yeah.
kidding me. Great.
Las
You know
Vegas
what?
woman.
If
Oh,
hold on, go back.
okay.
I would get into robotics if I was a young person. All this automated stuff, somebody's got to be there to design it, service it, install it. You know what I mean? Because that's apparently the way things are going. Didn't you say like Steak and Shake? You go in there, there's nobody working almost.
Yeah, now they don't even have the waitresses and stuff
Uh,
anymore here in where I live.
I wonder how much they've automated stuff. But I know, like, yeah, all McDonald's and all. Ooh, this is scary. But
Yeah.
it's a place to be. I mean, it's one thing.
Well,
You
when you
know,
raise, I mean, what they raised minimum wage $15. And I mean, look what it's done to the price of like, fast food. You used to be able to get a Big Mac meal for like $2.99, and now
right?
you get one with a large fry and a large drink. It's $11.
And they still can't get people to show up for work.
No.
So
Las Vegas woman left U2 concert to take $50K from Sugar Daddy's hotel safe.
wow, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, this is his favorite song. He's not gonna leave. He won't notice.
And the
Mm.
AlfromDtown and Chili442 Woman of the Week is this Florida woman whose drunken ride at 120 miles an hour ends with violent fingernail attack on trooper.
Yeah,
Evan, meth and alcohol were involved.
we're kidding.
No.
And broken fingernails, apparently.
Yeah. I think health department investigating Kokomo Taco Bell after employees photographed cutting hair in kitchen. They had a barber shop say, "Hey, you want a taco while you're waiting?"
What movie was that? They were cutting hair behind in the back.
I don't know, but it
And
just
sorry, I
happened in
brought up-
real life. Oh, now we're going to check our...
No, it was a place that I worked, and one girl got really pissed because the girl that worked there cut hair on the side, and she cut some dude's hair like in the kitchen or whatever, and their little kitchenette area, and fucking put a thing around, swept up the hair. Who gives a shit, But what you do on your lunch break? But yeah, she complained to the boss about that. It was pretty funny. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was trying to bring up this website. But anyway, that's your weird and wacky news from around the world. Now we go to our buddy Dave Moreland at bozocriminal.com. Thank you, Dave, for always ending our newscast with a funny bozo of the day. And this guy's coming from Arkansas, Evan. Officers checking on a report of a suspicious individual found Mr. Wells wandering around a closed business at 3 a.m. What happens next sounds like it came from a Cheech and Chong movie, Evan. When asked for his date of birth, he said he couldn't remember and just said, "Man, I forgot." He then made a really big mistake, Evan, when he gave cops permission to check his backpack. Evan, can you guess what they found in his backpack?
Meth.
Meth, a spoon covered with meth, needles, and a Monopoly get-out-of-jail-free card.
And probably his driver's license with his birthday on it.
Unfortunately, that card only works on board games, and he was busted, Evan.
Not surprised. Good police work.
Yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Dave. We use Dave Moreland stuff all the time. And he finds the dumb criminals so we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have the energy to get out and
No. We
scour the
probably...
landscape.
I could probably find enough here in Decatur. Speaking of, I don't know if you noticed, but the guy who lived in my old house way before I did was arrested again. Or no, we lived next door. I think
His name start with an A.
Yeah. Yeah.
He lived in your house.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. Not
Yeah.
why I lived there, folks. It's not like I had some dude was living in my house and I didn't know it.
Mark lived next door. Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron lived in your house. Yeah.
oh, Mark.
Uh, crackhead Mark. Anyway, yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I know who. What did he do?
I don't know. I didn't even look at it. I don't look. I see. He's in there about every month, so I don't even look. So now it's kind of like grab bag. It's like who cares?
Mm-hmm.
But
Funny.
yeah. Anyway, we're getting close to our 100th show. We're getting ready to end show 96 tonight. And thank everybody for supporting us. If you're new and you're just listening to me and Evan, we did this for a while. We did it actually live in a studio that I had built or put together, and that's all that room was used for. And it was like almost like Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
I had a couch. I was
Yes.
Johnny, and Evan was my Ed McMahon.
That's right.
You're my Ed McMahon.
Yeah. That was the glory days. Started with my little laptop computer sitting on like two milk crates.
Yeah, yeah. And we're still doing it, and we're still growing. And man, it sucks we can't play music like we used to. I think that would be a lot better show. It'd probably go a little longer if we could play a couple tunes, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We still do pretty good. We pack an hour into it.
Mm-hmm. Hour of fun.
I think so. We don't get paid for it. It costs us money to do it, honestly, because I got to pay for certain. I had to upgrade the internet and everything like that to be able to broadcast. But it's something we like to do for fun, and I'm proud that we're going to be hitting our 100th show here in a few weeks, and that's probably going to be around Christmas, won't it?
Here on Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah. So, and remember, Thanksgiving is a time for giving. So if any of y'all want to send any plates or leftovers to your boy, you got to be, kind of close. You can't be sending me like leftovers and like you're our buddy Goalie in England. Oh, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, no, do they?
No, they don't give a shit. No.
No.
Nowhere else in the world would I think they would, have such crazy,
I always get up and wish Goalie a happy Independence Day. And then I'll say, oops, too soon, because he lives in England. So
let me back up here. Vicky's son is living in Japan right now,
oh,
and Christmas is they don't celebrate Christmas over there, but it's KFC Day. Everybody orders from like KFC. You have to put your order in like a month or so in advance.
no shit.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody gets like KFC.
Man, fried chicken's a shit, man. I'd give up Christmas, and I'd give up Santa Claus for the Colonel.
There'd be some good chicken over there. I don't know, man. Their culture's a little different, You take the good with the bad, but
Yeah.
he's loving it over there. So
Yeah. You liked it over there, didn't you?
I went to China.
Oh,
I was
okay,
in Beijing.
China.
That was like like Chicago and of China, but he's in Japan, and he man, the first day or second day he was there, like he flew in and they met with the teachers and everything because he's teaching, and then like his boss the next day drove him up to where he is living, and like they stopped for lunch, and he parked along the street, and they get out to go inside, and Devin says, "The car's unlocked," and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "My laptop's in the front seat is, visible. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, should I cover it? And the guy's like, no, it should be fine. And he didn't understand that
Yeah, you
Deb was
don't.
thinking somebody might want to grab that, and he couldn't fathom that.
That people
And I
would
was like,
steal and shit. Yeah, because you get in big trouble if you get caught doing that shit over there. You do
it's
like
just
major time and shit like that.
it's just not even in their thought process. And then after a couple weeks, he lost his debit card. So he was backtracking, around, and he went to this convenience store, play little store, and asked the girl, about it, and she's like, no, we haven't seen that. And he was, worried, and he said, I don't want somebody to try to use it. And she didn't understand. And he was like, somebody might try to, hack my PIN number and use it. And she's like, no, if somebody found that, they would take it to the police
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
They are completely like, man, could you, feel more kind of, I can't imagine feeling that.
That
They don't have a lot of freedom, but that safety, that kind of environment, that mindset,
Yeah.
and environment, it's just it's different.
it's because because I tell you what, if you make a punishment harsh enough, people aren't going to keep doing that shit unless they're stupid.
Oh,
But when
no.
now here it's like a revolving door. And now we're not holding them on bail and shit like that. So I mean, you got what they say, like it's like 9% of the criminals are committing like 80-something% of the crimes and shit like that. That shit well, you can stop that.
Yeah.
Start locking them up, man. I mean, I hate to say that because I know we mass incarcerate in this country. I know we do. And there's people sitting in prison that shouldn't be in prison. But you keep letting these motherfuckers out that just keep doing this shit. Eventually, until what?
Yeah.
Until they kill somebody or something like that?
Well, just we have to have, you have to have law and order, and you're seeing now these stores out in California, or probably like downtown Chicago, where they're boarding up and leaving.
They're leaving.
Because the police do nothing, and people go in, a whole mob go in, raid the store, out the door. They have no recourse. Why would a company keep stocking a store that loses like that? They're not going to be there any longer, and there's no recourse.
Right. And then
they have cameras everywhere, but the police aren't going to go after and investigate it, and
No.
so nothing
They
happens.
can't.
Nothing is done.
they got too much other shit. You got kids, shooting each other in Chicago. They ain't got time to worry about if somebody stole a purse or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we better stop, Evan. We're getting a little close to politics, and we don't do that on this show anymore.
It's just general gloom and doom that we try to stay away from.
Yeah, it is. And we talked about a couple celebrities passing, and God, I don't even really like doing that.
Yeah.
Shit. But anyway, guys, Evan, tell these lovely people goodbye.
All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for those who waited for my computer to do its update forever. I'm sorry about that. Really appreciate those who stuck around.
Yeah, we love you guys. And like I said, man, thanks for the 300 and something followers. Thank you guys for listening. Every show we get, 100 views, a little more or so. And, man, we just appreciate it. If you want, you can share this video and tell your friends to follow us and enjoy weekly shenanigans like this. And
and also YouTube. You can catch these shows on YouTube.
That's right. So
Tell your
anywhere you can get it, almost anywhere you steal material, we will be there. Anyway, guys, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another. And we'll see you next week for episode 97. We're getting close, homie.
Yep.
Peace.
Later.